Have you ever wondered how the Ministry of Magic keeps track of all the incredible creatures in our world, from the majestic to the downright mischievous? It is quite a task, considering the vast diversity of magical beasts out there. Well, the classification you are asking about, the so-called X classification, generally refers to creatures that are considered boring or harmless to witches and wizards. This means they pose no significant threat, and usually do not, possess any extraordinary magical abilities that would requiring special handling or regulation by the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures. They are often mundane in the wizarding world sense, yet still fascinating. The Ministry of Magic's comprehensive system categorizes creatures based on their perceived danger and manageability. An X classification, implying boring, suggests the creature is not dangerous, cannot be domesticated, and perhaps has little direct interaction or impact on the wizarding community. This is quite different from an XXXXX classification, for instance, which marks a known wizard killer, or even XXX, for competent wizards who should be able to cope. The ministry aims to ensure safety and prevent undue panic or misuse, and a creature falling into this lowest tier generally does not warrant much attention. So, how might you identify a creature that could fit into this boring classification? You would look for creatures that are primarily non-magical, or whose magical abilities are extremely limited and pose no harm. Think about observing their behavior. Are they docile? Do they actively avoid human contact? Do they lack any powerful offensive or defensive capabilities? If a creature meets these criteria, it is highly likely to be considered boring in the ministry's classification system. You would not typically need special licenses or protection spells to encounter them. An interesting tidbit is that while many creatures might seem boring to witches and wizards, they can be absolutely captivating to muggles. For example, a common garden gnome, while classified as XX for being harmless but a nuisance, might be considered boring by a seasoned auror, but completely bewildering and unique to someone from the non-magical world. Even creature experts like Newt Scamander would reminded us that every creature, no matter its ministry classification, holds its own unique charm and importance within its ecosystem. Ultimately, understanding the boring X classification helps us appreciate the ministry's careful approach to categorizing all magical beings. It highlights the creatures that are largely benign, allowing witches and wizards to focus their regulatory efforts on those that pose greater challenges or requiring more dedicated conservation. It truly shows that even the most ordinary-seeming magical creatures have a place in the grand scheme of the wizarding world.